Hello everybody, and here we are, week 8, game 8, finally got everything evened up, and it's been 13 days, I guess I calculated, since I last saw you or spoke with you, so I'll let you have the floor. What have you been doing here?
Give the kids some time off during fall break. We brought them back in on Thursday, practice on Thursday and Friday. You're always worried when you're out of school about what kind of practices you're going to have, but just as they've done all year long, they came in and worked very hard those 2 days, had great senior leadership, got better, which was the key, and then just picked it up, on Monday back in school, and it's been a great week of practice, and I love the way our team is focused right now.
So determination level as far as our ambition level, or what some people might call it, or confidence level right now, where do you gauge your temperature of your team being 7-7 and going into game 8?
Being 7-0. They're ready to play.
7-0, excuse me.
7-7.
Well, 7-0. What?
Ready to play. Playing with a lot of confidence, practice with a lot of confidence, practice with a purpose. And I know at 7:30 tomorrow night when we strap them on and the referee blows the whistle to start the game that we'll have about 85 kids ready to play football. Great.
Let's talk about the Oakland Patriots. And first off, I want to talk about their offense. We're kind of familiar with that. They run a smokestack. You've never ran a smokestack, I don't think, since in the last 9 years I've filmed you or been associated with you, I've never seen you run a smokestack. Talk to us about the advantages of running that smokestack and what they're going to try to do as far as tomorrow night.
Well, they run multiple formations. The smokestack is one of the formations they do run. It's what they kind of made a living on last year on the state championship run, and they'll do that tomorrow night as well. Every game they've done that for portions of the game, but they'll also be spread one back some. So the idea of the smokestack is to just put man against man, tough against tough, be physical against physical, and see who the better man is. And they like to play that kind of football. Our kids, I think, will enjoy that challenge, and we kind of like being physical. There's been a lot of talk about everybody else in the county except for our kids. Our kids are physical kids, and we understand that a lot of people doubt us, and that's okay. That's the great thing about football is you get to prove some things to people, and tomorrow night our kids are going to be physical, and we'll find out if that's good enough. But we certainly have a lot of confidence in what we're planning on doing against them, and I'm sure they plan with a lot of confidence as well. So it's going to be a physical ball game, and that's the whole idea behind smokestack is just to make it a physical contest.
Well, all in all, their main running back or main ball carrier, he has over 700 yards. As I was glancing at the capsule before I came over, and T. Mayberry, and talk to us a little bit about Mayberry.
Good player, very tough kid, big kid, big leg, power runner. Not blazing speed, but good speed. But makes his living, running downhill, and matches what they like to do. He wants to be physical, just like his coach and the rest of his teammates want to be, and that's the kind of runner that he is. They also have another kid, number 13, that's also they'll toss the ball to and do some things with him. It's got probably a little more pure speed than Mayberry does, but Mayberry's is their bell cow, and he's the guy they want to hand the ball to.
Okay, and then last but not least, they do have a kid that is already committed to a Division I school, soft committed. You can't sign legally till the first Wednesday in February, as we all know, and that's a long way off, but they do have a kid by the McAdoo kid who is kind of soft committed to University of Kentucky.
Correct, a real good football player, defensive tackle, also plays some offense at times, not all the time. About half the time on offense. They'll give him a few breaks on offense occasionally. A physical kid, big kid, 300, 310, whatever he weighs, big old kid. Strong, physical kid, can run, can do some things, and it's a challenge. Probably the best defensive lineman we've played against this year. But they have many good players. Now, it's not just about McAdoo. They have many good players. Their defensive and offensive fronts are both very good and solid. Have some good skilled players that they move the ball around to. A good athletic quarterback. Lots of players. You can't just really mention McAdoo. They got a lot of good football players. He has a little more notoriety because he has committed somewhat to Kentucky, but he's not. He may be their best player, but he's not their only good player.
Right. Is there anything else, or anything on your mind, or anything you'd like to talk about? We'll save all those other questions for later. But anything going on that you'd like to talk about? Any of the colleges starting to stop by and talking to the kids, or are you starting to?
We've talked to lots of colleges. We send lots of videos out, all those kind of things that we do. This is time of year where you start doing those kind of things. But to be honest with you, we're focused on on high school football right now. All those other things will take care of themselves. We'll do our job and get videos out and do what we're supposed to do as coaches to help our kids. But the reality of it is we're focused on Blackman High School and winning one game at a time and all those kind of things. But we do have a lot of kids that are getting some attention from colleges. What level that's going to be, we don't know yet. But I do think we'll have some kids at the end of the year get to have an opportunity to go to the next level. But it's not about that for us right now. There's a time and place to take care of those things. Right now, it's about playing Oakland High School. It's about winning another district game. It's about being 1-0 this week. Pretty much ensuring yourself a home playoff game if you win, based on what I know about the playoff system anyway. And all those things that are important. But tomorrow night's going to be a challenge. But if you like high school football, and if you want to see the best football in the state of Tennessee, I truly believe that you come watch our district play, and you come watch two good teams play against each other, and you're going to see a very physical, hard-hitting, hard-nosed, exciting high school football game with kids playing with a lot of passion on both teams, and that's what athletics are about. That's what high school athletics are about. It's that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity these kids get to play in this moment. Kind of being in the limelight and all those things. This is the time for that, and this is their moment. And I'm looking forward for them to get to start shining and showing the passion they can play with tomorrow night at 7:30.
Well, Coach, I believe you just said it best. If y'all join us here tomorrow night for a district matchup with Tommy McDaniel's Oakland Patriots, 7:30 kickoff. As the Blackman Blaze will crank up the fire, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully things will work out. We'll see you next week.